Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Looks like you found another episode of my little show here. So click like and subscribe and all that, and you know, maybe I'll make some money off this and I can cruise around the backcountry in an expensive Land Rover with, like, I don't know, a domesticated pet giraffe wearing gold chains. I'd have the gold chains, not the giraffe. You know what? F it, the giraffe can have gold chains. And I'll name him Terrence. No, John, because then I can call him Long John, which I would like. Anyway, you may have noticed that we're in the desert, and from all the Joshua trees around me, you can tell that we're in the Mojave Desert. Now, we're heading into an area, it's known as the Maze. It's mostly called that by internet weirdos who spend way too much time talking about their expensive overland rigs and fancy suspension systems. But truthfully, you don't need any of that. Just need a stock 4x4, you'll be fine. You do need the four-wheel drive because at some point you're gonna run out of road and just have to point your truck at a mountain waypoint and drive overland, like over some land. And due to the remoteness of this area, I always carry my GPS tracker. They're expensive, but then the authorities know where to find your lifeless body if it comes to that. And as a word of warning, this is actually dangerous and you shouldn't attempt it unless you are very experienced or just as stupid as me. You could die, and that could be very serious, especially those with medical conditions and the elderly. So as far as gear goes, we talked about the GPS. I want to quickly talk about this new follow head tripod that I got. It comes with this fob, which you keep on or about your person. Basically, it just always points itself at the fob, and you can imagine that you're super f***ing photogenic, but of course it's just pointing itself at the fob because that's what robot cameras do. Okay, so let's give this thing a try. Supposedly I just click the button and it should reorient itself. There we go. No. Just click the button. That is not doing jack. Come on. You f***ing got it. Okay. How about this? So I've consulted the manual, which is not as simple as you'd think. It's in particularly Chinesey English. I will read you an example. Easily, control can be implemented by holding key button for the second or two, and the camera immediate starts to change itself against the subject to handle the problem. So, handle the problem. I think that's a life philosophy we can all get behind. Anyway, check this out. And you don't have to feed it, listen to it complain, talk about how heavy the equipment is. So now I've got two cameramen, counting the drone that's stuck on follow me mode right overhead. All right, so we've taken care of all things legal and technical. Let's get lost. Of course, I always have to come back for the camera. So, a little bit more about the maze as we move towards one of its entrances. It's actually formerly known as the Palo Seco Badlands, and it is uniquely, extremely low in elevation. So low, in fact, that if there's any runoff, if it ever rained around here, it would actually flow kind of to the center of it and into an underground aquifer, which is redundant to say because, of course, all aquifers are underground. Anyway, the U.S. Geological Survey has found that it's sinking at an alarming rate because there are farmers growing almonds in the desert about 80 miles west of here. And why would you grow almonds in the desert? Because they're delicious. And also the earth, apparently. So it is actually easy to get lost in here. The canyon walls are vertical, very tall in some places, 80 or 100 feet. And most importantly, going downhill, which normally would get you out of a place like this, sometimes gets you even further into this mess. And there have been quite a few deaths and unexplained disappearances in here, even as recently as this summer when a couple of hikers ventured in here with an inadequate water supply and ended up succumbing less than a half a mile from their vehicle. And that's a 10-minute walk. So up here, the canyon narrows, like uncomfortably narrow. And you think, well, that's it. I should turn around and, get the hell out of here because I'm going the wrong way. But no, because right after that, it opens up again. And then you think, well, it's widening out. I must be going downhill. I'm getting out of here. But wrong again, because in fact, you're just getting further into this mess. This would all be especially easy if you were, say, disoriented from dehydration or some epic magic mushrooms that your friend Steve got you at a local music festival, for example. Steve. So, what else can kill you in this environment? Well, check this guy out. If you're not careful where you sit, you could end up getting stung in the privates by this little fella. Now that'd hurt like a mother. And your balls would probably swell up to the size of grapefruit, assuming you have balls. There's one place you don't want to be with a case of grapefruit balls is out here. But you know what? Maybe just don't sit on a scorpion. We're not interested in your balls. Speaking of balls, you know what Bear Grylls would do if he was here? He would eat that bug. To be fair, he's highly compensated to do bad, crazy bug-eating stunts like that. I mean, the guy's got his own line of designer flashlights at Target, for God's sake. Probably has his own blinged-out pet giraffe, too, but great, that's Bear Grylls. I will eat a bug like this if I am legitimately starving to death and not before. Feel free to switch over to Bear Grylls, I don't mind. In fact, I wouldn't even blame you. You're free to go. Stop thinking about giraffes. I wonder if it's possible to breed a pygmy-sized giraffe. I mean, who wouldn't want a mini giraffe for a pet? It'd have like a dog-sized body, but then its head would be level with yours, and it would blink its big giraffe doe eyes at you and be super cute. Pygmy giraffes. Someone invent that. So guess what else lurks in the maze? Mines. Gold, silver, diamonds. Nope. Calcite. Calcite, really? Yawn. But actually, the history is quite interesting because it was used to make bomb sites for World War II bombers. So it was used to free Europe. Yay, America. Crawling around here, though, is super fun, but also pretty dangerous. Because, of course, they were trying to win a war, not mining safety awards. So the Mojave is the driest desert in North America, which is why I just dramatically drank water. Because, of course, no desert survival epic is complete without a pedantic lecture on the necessity of hydration. Because, of course, out here you can lose up to a gallon a day, unless you're a sweaty pig, in which case you could lose more because you're a sweaty pig. I'm carrying about 1.5 gallons, which should be plenty, unless I'm stuck out here for more than a day or so. Well, figures. I just get done telling you how dry it is here, and it sounds like a thunderstorm might be coming through. That should be interesting. I should really transform this area, because of course it does rain out here, just not very often, maybe not even every year. But these canyons were, of course, formed by water over the eons. Or I should say millennia, because of course, that's informally 1 billion years, and these canyons aren't. Whoa. Mother. That's not thunder. That's like a sonic boom of some kind. Okay, I'm gonna put the drone in the air and see what the hell's going on up there. So I'm thinking they're probably launching something from Adams Air Force Base, test missile or something, but let's find out. So I made it to the calcite mine, as you probably know. I have no idea what's going on. Some sort of missile strike, Armageddon. Anyway, something collapsed behind me, so I'm sealed in here. I've got, I don't know, about a half gallon of water and a couple of energy bars, but I'm going to save all that because I don't know how long this ordeal is going to go on. The good news, though, is that if you're seeing this right now, it means that I got out of here. Although it occurs to me, you could be seeing this posthumously. Maybe I didn't get out of here. So anyway, welcome. This is my new home. I've decorated in kind of a Terra Nova style that I'm still working it out, but I'll show you the window treatments I've picked out just as soon as I find a window. Which brings the sobering thought that I need to start digging. The question is where exactly to do it, because things closed in and I think I got turned around. So I'm not... Post in the comments down below where I should dig. Anyway, for survival purposes, I gotta save my batteries. But I thought it was worth doing this little update just to sort of for my sanity, and you know, I know you guys like to be informed about the end of the world stuff. That actually started a little bit. It's not as hard as it looks, but it's hard. It's pretty hard. Oh, hello. Welcome to the Dirt Channel. I'm your host, Ben. We got lots of dirt. Nothing but dirt. All dirt all the time. Dirty dirt, clean dirt, brown dirt, tons of dirt. Anyway, I've been down here about 12 or 13 hours doing nothing but moving dirt around. See all that dirt over there? It used to be over there. Great, right? Anyway, so that's the update. Oh, and I found a thing to dig with. See this thing? It's metal, which is better than my fucking hands, which is what I was using for like 2 hours. And they're very sore. So maybe now I'll just off so I can get back to work. Okay? What are you looking at? You never seen a guy trapped in a mine for 2 days with nothing to show for it? Now you have. No. This is I tried really hard. Well, like, I'll get out of here. No. So check this guy out. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm going to snack on him, Bear Grylls style. But no, he's made a little tunnel, which I found. And I'm going to follow his tunnel because I think I've been digging in the wrong place. And he's probably digging in the right place because he's got mouse intuition. And I have none. Look at him. No. His little feet are. Anyway, if this doesn't work, I'll probably die here. Yes, yes. Yes. So, yep. Well, God bless you, Mr. Mouse, wherever you are. 4 days digging myself out of there, obviously. I got no food or water left. So, the clock is ticking, as it were. But check this out. I mean, what the hell is that? I mean, it's cool looking, but looks toxic as shit. I'm thinking it's being held off by barometric pressure. I mean, I am way below sea level here. So f***ing thirsty. I'd like to think I would have made that if I wasn't so tired and hungry, but maybe I just throw like a child. Maybe a smaller rock. Okay. That's fine. Still smoking a bit. Oh, God, it smells awful. Oh, God, that smells...